This video is brought to you by William Hill's Final One Standing.
Football's ultimate free-to-play eliminator game.
The race for William Hill's Final One Standing is heating up. If you are still in the game to win £500,000 because you got 3 correct results in the first 3 game weeks, like me, then all you need to do is keep being great, keep knowing ball, keep picking the right winners. But if you got knocked out like my friends over here,
I got unlucky.
Jordy and Miles, you don't need to worry because
when the Premier League returns after the international break, a brand new game kicks off with £200,000 up for grabs.
Which is not a game for me. I'm still in the £500,000 game, but I hear it. You lot need to get involved.
So if you forgot to enter or got eliminated by picking the wrong team, you could join a brand new game for a chance to win up to £200,000.
Remember, the rules of the game are simple. Pick a team, they win, you win. Then you're through to the next round, but if they draw or lose, you are out. And if you've picked them and they've won, you can only pick that team once. Next round, you're going to have to pick a team you haven't picked to win a game before. Who have I picked so far? I've picked Sunderland.
Lucky.
I've picked Chelsea.
Lucky.
And I've picked Bournemouth to win.
That's a good shout. Good shout.
Whatever.
So those are teams I can't pick again.
Leave them to me.
And the good thing is, even though I'm still in the 500k game, I can also join the 200k game.
I can't wait for you to go
Game
out.
week 4 is a breeze.
I can't wait for
It's
you
a
to
breeze.
go
I've
out.
already picked up Sunderland. Like, you know what level of so game week 1 to pick Sunderland? You know the ball level knowledge you have to have there.
Lucky. You listen to my rant.
Please. I'm planning to double my efforts to win Final One Standing. And every time I get an opportunity to keep going in this game or just keep doubling up, I'm going to keep going. And boys, just applaud me.
We need him out.
Just applaud. No, come on.
What are you
applaud
doing?
me.
Put your hand down.
3 and 3.
We need him out.
3 and 3. What?
Put
You
your
need me
hand down.
out.
Yes.
You don't want me to win 500 bags?
Will you give me some?
Yeah, go on.
Oh, then yeah, man. Sunderland. Well done. Great shout.
3 bags.
Sunderland.
3 bags.
No, you 6 bags.
Okay, fine, I'll take it.
Either way, starting fresh or continuing your streak, just make sure you've picked your team before next Saturday, 3 p.m, when the Premier League comes back. Side note, Arsenal and Forest doesn't count. You can't pick them this weekend, but you can pick them later on. And they're good teams to save. So be my guest.
A hard one to call as well, by the way, Forest Arsenal.
Very hard.
Forest new manager.
New manager bounce.
Arteta's messing up a bit. You can make your pick right away and you have all the way up until the deadline to change it.
To enter, you can download the William Hill app by scanning the QR code on the screen. You can click the link in the description, or you could just search William Hill on whatever app store you use.
Do it. Remember, it's UK and Ireland only, 18 plus, and always gamble responsibly.
Terms and conditions available in full in the link below. Right below here, right below.
Right there?
Very true.
Boys, you need to not let me down in this round.
I'm going to win £200,000. In fact, I only lost £500,000 on the technicality.
I don't think you realize how much this show has helped me make my decisions.
Yeah, because my
Come
rants.
late in the week.
My rants.
I take it. Look, you help. I take a lot of information from a lot of people to form my opinions.
Wait till I
Fair
rant
enough.
today. Wait till I rant today. I think I'm going to inform your decision.
Yeah, but your last rant made me lose.
What was my rant last
Because
time?
you ranted about West Ham and I backed them to lose and they won 3-0.
Yeah, but when I ranted about West Ham is when he picked Sunderland.
Yeah, that was
But
week 1.
But I was still,
Things were changing.
I'm just saying, they were still on a losing
Yeah, you
streak.
got to keep up with the rants, bro.
And I'm keeping up. I'm just saying, I was taking your information about West Ham and they done me over.
Welcome back to From My Left. As you know, this is the time of the week where we start to get some rants off of our chest. We start preparing for the week ahead, the games this weekend. I don't know about you lot, but international football made the blood boil inside me.
I loved it.
I had a lot of time to think about things I didn't like. A lot changed. A lot of things happened in the game.
I absolutely loved it. I watched Argentina play Ecuador. First half finished on the 60th minute.
What? How many Prem players?
Oh, Hincapié,
Martinez?
Caicedo, Emiliano Martinez, McAllister, and then a couple guys that left.
So some of that watching is going to inform your Final One Standing,
But yeah,
probably.
because they played in high altitude. A
Yeah,
lot of
they
red
do,
cards,
yeah.
a very fast-paced game.
Better red cards.
Yeah, better red cards. And Ecuador won. 1-0. Enna Valencia Scored a pen.
Wow. He's a finisher.
Yeah.
He can do it.
Otamendi got a red. Honestly, it was like a Hall of Fame match.
yeah, good.
It's like a Hall of Fame match.
If you haven't subscribed to From My Left, the channel yet, if this is your first time watching FML Rants, you should probably leave us a comment. You should let us know if we landed with, these are genuine takes. These are, everything I say on this show is from my left. As you know, I'm a passionate football fan. Even though I don't back up a specific team, I get very entrenched in things that I like and dislike and teams that I like and dislike. And sometimes people say, you didn't mean that when I ranted about Manchester United. I say you didn't mean that.
Did you mean it?
Bro, I'm so fired up about Manchester United. I could rant about them today.
I've meant every rant so far.
I'm going to mean this one coming up.
If you haven't given us 5 stars on Spotify, please give us 5 stars on Spotify. If you haven't given us 5 stars on Apple Podcasts, please give us 5 stars on Apple Podcast. Miles, you wanted to go first today.
Yes. Mikel Arteta, this rant is for you.
Come on.
I've backed you. I've backed you when nobody else backed you. Give him time. All he needs is his players.
Okay.
We will compete. We will win trophies. Now,
Trophy.
Sorry. Trophies. Jordy, Tego. I'm not going to sit here today and say, get Mikel Arteta out. No, I'm not naive. I've been a football fan for years. Not everybody has the right to win a trophy every year. No. But Mikel Arteta, you, my friend, this season have been given a war chest. You got Andre Berta, who just came over from Atletico Madrid. He's been in the game for over 10 years. 10 years he's been in the game. He's a financial advisor, a great financial advisor. He's won Atletico Madrid multiple trophies, big trophies as well, against Barcelona and Real Madrid when they was in their peak. He knows how to spot talent. You've got that. You got rid of Edu. For what reason? But we're going to speak about that one day when we actually get the real intricate details about what happened there. But I'll leave that for another story. Andre Berta's came into this club right now. He's coming in January. The first signing he got you was Zubimendi, which I think he helped get you that. Obviously, you put the groundwork there because you're Spanish and you spoke to him, but he's over there already speaking to him. That's fine. Then he's actually gone and got you Madueke, which is a player that you wanted. Most Arsenal fans didn't want at the time. I'll put my hand up and say, I was confused. I didn't want him. I don't think we needed him.
What, you like him now?
He's a good player. It wasn't a player that we actually needed at that present moment of time because we were searching for a striker, which gets me onto Gyökeres. So you got your striker. He then got you another centre-back from Spain. Mosquera. I know. I need to get that right. Mosquera. He got you Mosquera. Another Spanish prospect that Real Madrid was looking out for. He got you that. You got you that centre-back.
Good for fuller lashes as well.
That's 4 signings. You picked up Norgard. I give you that one. And you know what? For me personally, I like that little bit of business there. 11 million, Prem proven, been in the Prem for like 5 years. Brentford's captain. Why not? Put him on the bench. Cool. That's 5. Now we go over to Eze. Now this is the icing on the cake. We were searching for a left winger all window. Martinelli is not the guy anymore. He's not good enough. Do you know what Berta does? He says, you know what? I'm going to go over to Crystal Palace, to Man United, over there in Croydon. I'm going to get you their best player.
Second best. Sorry.
Tego, we've done this already. You said it myself.
Go. Put your gun down, don't worry.
He's the best player.
Yeah, go on.
Now, Mikel, we scraped a 1-0 win against Manchester United.
Great.
Scraped.
Great.
They had us under pressure. And I said, you know what? It's the first game of the week. It doesn't matter. We get the 3 points. We come out of it unscathed. I'll give you that, Mikel. Second game was against Leeds, 5-0. I expected it. Even though Leeds has got a good squad, they got a good team. They kept a clean sheet first game against Everton. But we beat them 5-0. Which leads me on to the third game. And this is where my rant starts. I was on the train going to watch the game. My friend phoned me and said, Miles, have you seen the lineup? And Jordy, have you played a game called Fight Night?
Yes.
Do you remember when you used to get knocked and you're
You're dazed.
You're dazed.
Yeah.
Got to spin the controller to get back to...
Yes, Tego.
Get back on your feet.
Get back on your feet. Get up there. Put your hands up. Block. Dodge. That was me. Because I saw Mikel Moreno in the midfield with Zubimendi and Declan Rice. You're going back to the old Mikel Arteta. You're overthinking it. Leave the Pep stuff to Pep. You've got 3 attacking midfielders on the bench.
He does.
You had Ethan Waneri, a prospect, a guy that you said, Ethan, stay with us, you're going to get game time. Odegaard, he might have been injured, but if he's on the bench, you're good enough to play.
And he's your captain in the biggest game of the season. Sorry.
Yep, thank you very much. I like that. Captain shouldn't be benched. Eze, we did a big rollout for him. Like Spec said, he had Wrangler jeans on. In front of all of our lovely fans, we all sang the song, let it all ball out, let all whatever out. But how does it go, Jordy?
Let it
all out.
No, let me sing it then. No, it's cool. Come on.
Ian Wright, lovely little speech. People were saying that he's better than Morgan Freeman. He was doing the most. We was doing the most for this rollout. Anfield away, game week 3. You could afford to lose, but oh no, you play 3 DMs in the midfield. Mikel, take the handbrake off.
Full centre back.
You are the reason why we could potentially lose this league. Now, I still think we can win it, Jordy.
Of course.
Because we got the squad. We got the squad depth. We got 2 good squads. We got A and B. I think our B squad could probably finish in the top 7 in this league.
Careful.
Being honest, T. We got a good squad. Havertz up front. That's your guy. That's your number 1 striker.
in the A squad.
He's in the B squad. He's in the B squad. But that's not my point. My point is that you've got all these players. Take the handbrake off, my friend. Please stop playing with caution. I've got loads of different fan bases coming from my neck. I was in Carnival last week making loads of bets with strangers.
With a football top on.
With a football top. £100 here, £250 here. We're going to finish above you. Got a bet with my Liverpool friend. If they come above us, I have to wear a Liverpool top. You might make me have to wear a Liverpool top.
Meet Miles on Final One Standing, by the way, because he's never going to pay out a man-to-man bet. We know that. Final One Standing, see him there. We got a league. There's a code in the description.
I'd pay. I'd pay. But Mikel, you better not make me pay. That's the point. And that's what I'm saying. Take your hand off the handbrake, put it in gear 1, even though I can't drive. Put it on the gas. Is it the gas or the...
What?
I drive electric, man.
Handbrake.
I drive electric.
Take off the handbrake. Yeah, that's right, isn't it, Luke?
Yeah.
Clutch, biting point, gear 1, and you steer off. And we're rolling. Mikel, you're in neutral, trying to win this league.
He's planning for cameras. There's no cameras, Mikel.
T.
Get to 80, get to 90. Get where you're going.
Get there.
With pace and with finesse.
Boys, that's my rant. I'm upset. I just think that this guy is just doing the Mikel Arteta thing. He's just overthinking it and just play the players. It's game week 3. It's not game week 37. You need a draw at Anfield to win the league. Just go and just lose. If you're going to lose 2-0, 2-1. Go for it. Come on, man. And what makes it even worse?
Oh, okay.
What makes it even worse? International break. Mikel Marino scores a hat-trick.
He did.
He scores a hat-trick.
He's your best striker.
You're playing him in the wrong position. All last season, he was scoring goals for us, bailing us out, scoring against Leicester, Champions League games against Real Madrid. You put him back to a position where we do not need him in. We've got great midfielders. Don't put him in midfield, Mikel, unless you're playing against a Carling Cup team.
And the thing that struck me, Eberechi Eze has played more minutes than everyone in your team this year. No one's more warm than Eze.
Exactly.
He's played Conference League. He's played multiple league games. He's now obviously played for England. Even though you signed him late, he's got minutes under his belt.
And he said in the press conference, the reason why he didn't play Eberechi Eze is because he just signed for us. This is a Prem-proven player.
But that is the perfect example of handbrake talk.
Of course, it was
You're
scared.
at Anfield, and you're right, because you know what? I'm glad you're there, because you can lose at Anfield. Everyone knows you can lose at Anfield. There have to be different ways to lose at Anfield.
Facts.
And maybe he walks away going like, oh, you know what? My players can look at me and say, Mikel, next time we play, let us play a bit more. We beat Liverpool. And maybe there's a bit of confidence you take from that. But if I'm a player, I can look at it from the other direction and be like, okay, so when we can now go to White Hart Lane, Stamford Bridge, Etihad, are we going to have to play within ourselves knowing that the way we know how to beat these teams is on the front foot by unleashing the pace, by unleashing our creative players, and actually affording the striker an opportunity to get in the box where something can happen rather than constantly trekking the channels with his weird running style, which, by the way, I think I'm coming around on. I like that running style. I don't know what's going on there. I think he's just doing some sort of European running style that we don't know about over here. It's a new finesse.
I think, Miles and Tego, you're involved. You are the most spoilt Arsenal fan I've ever heard. You are being an ungrateful brat.
What?
You are being so rude and ungrateful. When have you ever known life this good? You went to Anfield and you lost from a worldy free kick. That's not even a loss in my head. Of course, it's a loss on paper. When have you ever lost by more than 2 goals?
Jordy.
You lost 1-0 to a worldy free kick.
That is a way to look at it.
What are you talking about? How have you known? How has life ever been this good for you?
Yes.
When?
2004 in
Miles, in 2004.
07, in 2009. It's been good. 2016.
Stop. I don't want to hear about...
The ball was good.
Everyone stop. I don't want to hear about when you wore no fear caps. This is a long time ago when you was Powell. This is Powell time. Yep. Hey,
well, no, 2 years ago.
No.
2 years ago, Arsenal were not scared money like this 2 years ago. Arsenal were not scared money like this 3 years ago. They were finishing in the top two, and they were not running around going to big boy stadiums
Arsenal
and acting like
are better defensively now.
Cool, they lost.
Yes,
Arsenal are better defensively now.
Yes.
So
And
trust the defense.
And they were still very
trust the defense.
And they still defended well at Anfield.
Yes.
It was a worldy free kick.
Trust the defense, bro. Listen. This has come from careful consideration. Arsenal fans, put the gun down. The manager has got your left winger playing like a left wing back. Is tactical. He has got him in handcuffs. I'm not saying he's good enough to be starting above Eze or starting above Madueke. I'm not saying he's not the player who shouldn't have been replaced for Arsenal to go to the next level. But the window's closed. You've got him. For Mikel Arteta now, 3 games in, he has played that man with the handbrake on, in handcuffs, and said, defend Calafiori.
Yep.
That is not what is required every single game. You had an attacking midfielder at right back,
He's right.
and you had your left
No, he's
winger,
not right.
who was your
He is-
most
no,
attacking
he's not
winger
right.
on
He
the
is.
pitch. He was a forward. He's not even a winger. He's a forward in handcuffs.
Arsenal were the better team. That was a 0-0 draw.
Yes, we was the better team for the first half, Jordy. Yes, because we expected
The
Liverpool.
second half, they didn't do nothing.
But listen, we expected Liverpool to. What Mikel Arteta, like I said, he's overthinking things. He's not playing the occasion. He's overthinking things. He thought Liverpool was going to come at us flying because at Anfield. And what he done, he went with 3 DMs. He was scared. What Tego is saying is right. Liverpool did not think about what is Arsenal going to be doing to us in attacking wise. They're going to do what they want to do. Why do we always ask? Why does Arsenal always go into every game thinking about what the opposition's going to do?
Because you just said that. You just said what Arteta thinks Liverpool are going to do. Why do you think Arteta
They
thinks
should
that?
think about us.
Because you know...
We've got the attack.
No, stop.
We've got the great midfield. We've got the great
You know what
defense.
Liverpool does at Anfield. You know that.
Yes.
So why won't Arteta prepare for that?
He did prepare.
He is damned if he does.
He overprepared.
He is
He
damned if he does.
overprepared.
No, stop. He's damned if he does and he's damned if he doesn't.
did prepare for it,
If
but-
he lost 3-0, you'd rant here again too.
No, because there's a way. Like
What do you
Tego
mean
said.
no?
No, because Tego said, like Tego said, I agree.
I
There's
don't care
ways.
about Tego.
You be ranting. The fans would be
But
ranting.
there's facts, and there's
fans would be
ways of
ranting,
winning and losing.
No, the fans would be ranting
Anfield.
if they lost and they were open. They would. I think there is a big gap between being open and what Arsenal were. And by the way, the idea that Mikel Marino's a defensive midfielder, we know Mikel Marino's not a defensive midfielder. He's not. He's just not a creative midfielder. He's not, your prototypical
Late runs into the box,
Spanish
man.
midfielder. No, and there's goals in him.
Eze's
There's
that.
goals in him.
Late runs into the
but
box.
You can't make late runs into the box when there's no overlap, when there's no incisive
creativity.
crosses. What's the late run in the box for? You've got Mikel Arteta, who one of the great players he played with, Maro and Fellaini. He's bought himself a Fellaini.
And what's wrong with Fellaini?
Nothing. But you're going to Liverpool. You're not playing the ball in the air apart from set pieces, which is what Arsenal played for.
And what's wrong with that?
From kickoffs, they're pumping it into the corner, trying to get ground for throw-ins.
That is horrible.
Arsenal played to their strength away from home.
They have more strength
against
than
the
this.
champions.
They have more strength than
no,
this.
No, they don't.
They're better. Arsenal performed
Arsenal, Liverpool was there for the taking.
Everyone let me land. Arsenal played to their strength. Yes, they did. They're the better defensive team.
Yes.
They went to a team that runs.
Yes.
They played a defensive game.
Yes.
Cool. But they tried to get set pieces. What is the problem with that?
Jordy, it's fine. That is good.
Miles, if
no,
they-
let me land.
Let me
Let me land. That is fine, Jordy. Like I said, if it's game week 37, 38, and you need a draw at Anfield
And
to win the league.
And if you hadn't just watched yourself crumble, stumble, and trip over the line doing the same thing against a team that's not even in Europe yet in week 1. Mikel Arteta tried to Manchester United his way through
No, he
the
didn't.
Liverpool
He
game.
did.
Everyone
He
stop.
did. He
I
did.
realize you want Ange then.
No, I
You
don't
want
want Ange.
Ange.
No, because Jordy.
You want Ange
No, I don't.
Postecoglou.
Because 2 seasons ago, we scored the most goals that Arsenal Football Club has ever scored. So it's there.
He has
It wasn't at
regressed.
Anfield.
He has
He's
regressed.
It was at Anfield.
We scored last
They
season.
lost, Jordy.
Jordy,
It was at
You
Anfield.
understand that they
Jordy,
lost.
can I tell you something? Can I
T,
tell you
I
something?
just told you, if they lost 3-0, he would have still hit
They
it.
lost, Jordy.
They lost to a worldy free
They,
kick.
0 points
To a
3 points.
worldy
And I get that, that's
point.
fine.
They left
But-
with 0 points.
We lost a world.
Bro, there's nuance and context to these.
No,
Don't paper me off.
Let's go back 2 games. Let's go back to Man United.
What did they do there?
Nothing.
They won.
Barely.
No, see, no,
You're
see,
a
no,
team
don't do
not
that.
in
Don't do
Europe.
that.
You're a team not in
stop,
Europe.
Stop right now. Liverpool, you just said no points.
Yeah.
Your Old Trafford 3 points.
Yeah.
So what's your point now?
You should take that system against a charged up team that is much worse than Liverpool and how you struggle to get over the line against. Then you go to Liverpool and you say, well, what we're going to do this time is we're going to be even more strict and even more disciplined, and we're just going to allow nothing to happen. I get it, and I respect it to as far as I can respect it, because for me to have to respect something on some level, I have to like it. And there was nothing to like out of that
that's
game.
all.
There
But
wasn't like-
there
there
is
was nothing to
no
like about that
shame.
game.
There is no shame in how he lost that game.
Jordy, there is, because
once it's all said and done, there is.
No,
Julie,
there
the
isn't.
reason why there's shame is because, like you said, we lost to a worldy free kick. Fine. I'm not mad at that. It was a great free kick. Well done, Szoboszlai. But the fact is that you left all your creative spark on the bench. So you're going there with a defensive mind already. Yes, it's Anfield, but you and Liverpool are the two teams are going for the league.
Miles, yes or no?
So go and show them that
Yes or-
we're showing a 10th this season.
Yes or no?
We're coming to grab your title and bring it back to North London.
Yes or no, would you have called him a dickhead if you went the opposite way at
Of
Anfield?
course.
Of course
That
I
doesn't
would've.
change anything.
Yes.
So what? So he's damned if he does and damned if he doesn't.
I think me and Miles can look at that game, look at those two teams, and say that 3-0 scenario doesn't happen, bro.
You lot have got Mikel Arteta's head in a vice.
Arsenal,
he can't do nothing.
Arsenal should
course
have
he can.
provoked in that game. They had way more opportunity to take control of that game
100%.
than what they took. Mikel Arteta is now setting up to not lose in games where once you lose, and this is what happened in the end of them last season, by the way, when they were down on a striker and they had Mikel Moreno up front, and the period before Christmas, before everyone knew Liverpool were going to walk away with the title, 3 points were becoming 1 point. 3 points were becoming 1 point.
He was
because he was
wrong, man.
too cautious. He was too nervous. He has got playmakers. He has got goal scorers. He has got destroyers. He has got a solid foundation of a defense that he can leave to do its own thing. You think Arne Slot is looking at Virgil van Dijk, Konate, and going, well, we better pay 3 DMs to cover them. He's
No
going, nah,
way.
you lot look after this, we'll look after that.
Guys, there's context and nuance to every loss. Context and nuance to every loss. And
we've gone through it. Well,
Guys, there is context and nuance to every loss.
And we've gone through it.
If Arteta goes to Forest now and does that same style of play, you can come here next week and
That's
do that.
that's what Miles is trying to
No,
say to
Miles
you,
was
bro.
wrong for doing it to this Anfield rant.
He's setting a precedent, bro.
Yeah,
No,
don't
he's
do
not.
it.
Arsenal fans need to set that precedent
You were
today.
scared of Anfield before Anfield.
No, it wasn't because
Yes, you was.
Judy, why am I scared of Anfield? Because the last season
Because we've never won there.
But the last time we scored 2 goals, it was 2-2 as a draw. We went
Miles.
for it. The season before that, it was 2-2.
2-2, yeah.
We was 2-0 up.
Miles.
We put the handbrake on.
Miles, you defended perfectly.
No, they didn't.
Yes, they did.
No, they didn't.
How did they not?
They conceded.
Of course. T, what did they concede?
They conceded a set piece.
What was the set piece?
It was a
'Cause it was
worldy from the center of the pitch.
That's
Judy,
it.
you're backing my point.
I'll rest my
You're
case.
backing
I'll
my
rest my
point.
point.
Before we wrap up, if you're defending perfectly, and like Tego says, and like I'm saying, you've got a great defense, the best defense in the league, on paper or however you want to look at it, then that gives you the license for your attacking players to go and create and win the game.
That's exactly what.
That's
That's
what it is.
that's why you build a great
So
defense.
That's why you play the
so-
good defense.
so there's
defense
no-
wins you titles, attacks wins you games.
Perfect. So, whatever. But still, there's no way you could have
Facts,
lost.
That's a
Miles.
fact. That's a
The
fact.
defense hasn't won you titles. So there's no way. There's no way.
But that's my
because the
point.
manager's
We're
got his
lacking
handbrake
that.
on.
So there's,
Yes.
so
This
there's
is
no
a hangover
way
from last season.
So there's no way he could have lost at Anfield then.
Of course he could have lost.
Squad,
at
you could have
Anfield.
lost. It's football.
How could you have lost that you wouldn't be here ranting?
But he didn't put his best foot forward to win the game. That's my point, Jordy.
Bro,
How could he have-
Jordy, it doesn't matter. You're asking the wrong question.
Bro, you lot are fighting the wrong fight.
You're asking the wrong question. Here's the question. Arsenal have lost to the Premier League champions away, 3rd game in, to a set piece in a game you didn't try in. You're now 3 points.
tried.
You didn't try to attack. You're now 3 points behind that team. You're never going to get those 3 points back from Liverpool because you'll never play them away in the league again. That opportunity's gone. Now you face Nottingham Forest at home. Now you
Man
face
City at
Tottenham
home.
away. Man City away. Liverpool away. Arsenal had this problem last season. This is not a new problem. There's a problem that should have been addressed with a new winger, should have been addressed with a new striker, should have been addressed with a new creative option.
They all played.
They've addressed
They all played.
of those.
They all played.
No, and the manager, that's why you look at the manager.
They
and you
all
say,
played.
the manager now
No, it's too
is
late.
setting up
The
for
new
these
striker and the
games
new winger, they all
badly.
played.
It's too late.
Final one
But
standing.
anyway,
I've had
listen,
enough of you, man.
Jordy, with all that being said, I just want to say Mikel Arteta, I don't know where he gets this defensive mind from because he's played with players like Ronaldinho, Anelka.
You played behind him.
It doesn't matter. He played with these players. He's
He
played with
did
good
the
players.
defensive dog work to let them go.
Anelka, he's played with Van Persie, Fabregas, Cazorla,
Behind him.
Ozil, Henry. He's played in teams that play football. Where does he get this defensive mind from? I don't know.
Moyes.
Take away. He played under Wenger. Take a leaf out of his book.
Moyes longer.
You played under Arsene Wenger. You joker, man. But anyway, Mikel Arteta, sort it out. Take off the handbrake. Like I said, put down your foot on the clutch, on the brake, whatever you need to do, whatever synchronization it is
Let's
first.
get you some lessons.
Yeah,
let's get you.
Yeah, get me some lessons. Well, when I do lessons and pass my test, you win me the league.
We'll go to a car park later. Empty car park. Have a little drive around. Yeah.
What? No, Miles. That's not all the car park's for.
But look, you can't pick Arsenal because their game is before 3 p.m.
You should. Oh, you can't.
Yeah. So, with all that said, where's your headline with final one standing this week?
So, Jordy, my pick this weekend for final one standing is going to be Bournemouth. They're going to beat Brighton. Because you know why? I realize he's not a manager who holds back.
He's a better Spanish manager.
He's a better Spanish manager at this current moment of time.
Current.
He makes his wingers attack. He makes his attackers attack. He doesn't hold back. He's a manager who just got his whole defense destroyed. And he's still playing attacking football.
That's fair.
So I'm going for Bournemouth this weekend.
Because they ain't scared money. Who are they playing?
They're playing Brighton.
Oh, yeah. Home.
Good, yeah, at home.
Yeah.
My final one standing pick is Bournemouth to beat Brighton because they play good football.
I feel your passion. I feel like we probably could have gone longer. I don't know. Who you think you're defending?
Yeah,
Honestly, guys, when this camera goes off, we're going to keep going.
yeah, we are.
This is craziness, man. Let me talk.
Jordy, you're ready, yeah?
Andre Onana. In the words of the great Specs Gonzalez, if you are in trouble, I would help trouble. It's the 20th of July 2023 and Man United have completed a £43 million deal for Andre Onana.
What time to be alive?
Fast forward 2 years later, he's completed his medical at Trabzonspor. This is after 102 games for Man United, 150 goals conceded, 24 clean sheets. 6 of those 102 games were in the Champions League, in which he conceded 15 goals.
That was a bad run.
6 games, 15 goals. Andre Onana is the worst goalkeeper in Manchester United history.
Maybe.
When you consider the cost, Andre Onana could very well be the worst goalkeeper in Big Six history.
Ooh.
Maybe even the Premier League.
The worst ever years of my life as a Man United fan have been these last 2 years, with Andre Onana in between the sticks. But let me take you back to the beginning, Miles.
Tell me.
Oh my God, my head. Pre-season, Andre Onana's first game, Real Madrid. 2-0 defeat. It's Real Madrid. It's pre-season. I'm not alarmed. Disappointing.
You have no business in that
But
game.
I'm not alarmed.
Not everyone could beat Real Madrid.
Game 2, 3-2 loss, Dortmund. Andre Onana shouts at Harry Maguire for a loose pass.
Forgot about that.
Now, at the time, I thought, oh, confidence, new standards he's setting. But in hindsight, picking on the guy with low confidence, that's up for sale, that's lost his armband to earn cheap points. Maybe I'm being harsh, let me know in the comments.
It felt like that.
Game 3, 3-1 comeback win. Andre Onana is chipped from the halfway line, is tangled in the net, and is fixing his socks. I'm now alarmed. Game 4, Bilbao, 1-1 draw. That's 4 games, guys. 7 goals conceded in pre-season.
Not good.
Don't stop me. Premier League debut. Wolves struggle. 1-0 win. 97th minute, a cross comes in. Andre Onana wants to clear it. He cleans out Wolves' striker. VAR incorrectly rules it no pen. We get away with it. But now I'm alarmed. Since then, I have been in countless group chats, countless football shows defending what I know deep down to be a calamity, because you do not talk about family outside the house.
Nope.
You don't.
You
Keep it
should,
indoors.
because, yeah, I mean, you can only heal what is revealed.
No, don't preach to me. This is the worst Manchester United keeper I've ever seen, ever. This is almost certainly the worst goalkeeper in the Premier League since he's been in the Premier League. I've never seen anyone be so wrong with a confident face about he's good with his feet.
Oh, that was the main
Be a
reason.
deep line playmaker then. Good with your feet. Be good with your brain, man. After suffering the worst 2 years of my Manchester United life, finishing 8th, then finishing 15th. Back to back. Andre Onana goes away for his end of season break, which he deserves, I suppose.
Needs.
Andre Onana goes back to Cameroon. Beautiful, wholesome, I can't knock it. He plays football with the locals. I can't complain. He then comes back and joins the team for pre-season, Miles.
Did he play up front, by the way?
He played. I think he had a free role.
Can I just say something?
What can you say?
Did he injure himself playing with his local?
He came back to preseason with a hamstring injury and a new contract request. We are out of Champions League and he wants a new contract.
Stand on business.
You know what, my bro? Just go Turkey. Have a good time. Live your movie. Because just figure it out. We don't need that. There's going to be players, Miles, like Sancho, Garnacho, Anthony, Rashford, that are going to do sit-down interviews with Piers Morgan, Gail King, and Gary Neville. And Rio Ferdinand on Zoom, maybe.
Yeah. Wayne Rooney now, maybe. He's got
Wayne
podcasts.
Rooney and Kay Kurd. And they're going to tell us why everything that went wrong at Man United is Man United's fault and not the players' fault. But you and Andre, I was going to call you Anthony Onana. I don't even know your name
That's a
anymore.
good name.
You, Andre, you can't escape this.
Embargo.
You can't
Interview
escape
embargo.
this. They're going to, listen, the other players are going to say, listen, the manager I didn't like the system. I was played out of position. It was too chaotic. All of this, everything. The manager didn't give me a chance.
Unless Ten
You got
Hag and
chances.
Amorim were buttering up his gloves.
You got chances. You played your position and you got given bro,
Yeah, there's no
I don't
excuse
want to
for it.
hear nothing from you, Andre Onana. You was one song away from me actually finding your address. In fact, speaking of songs, Specs Gonzalez made a song. That song haunts me to this day.
Soko.
You let black goalkeepers down. What the hell is that?
Soko. That's the song, you know?
I'm going to rant about you in a minute.
Yeah.
Andre Onana, you are the worst goalkeeper I've ever seen. I would have took anybody in goal over you. I would have took Big G. I would have took Big John. I would have took Big Tobes. It doesn't matter who is in goal. They are better than you. You're the worst keeper I've ever seen in the Prem since you've been in the Prem. I don't like you. You've let me down. You've made me argue so much in the last 2 years. You probably ruined Hoyland's life.
Oh, wow.
Think about it. Do you know how many goals Hoyland scored when we was in the Champions League? But it was always to equalise.
Yeah.
You got Specs Gonzalez writing songs about you. You got Matic telling you straight up. You got Grimsby strikers beating you at your near post. Go to Turkey, live your movie. Tell them any story you want to tell them. Tell them it was United's fault and not yours. Just don't let me see you come back. You are the worst goalkeeper I've ever seen in the Premier League. Considering the cost, I'm going to say it again. Considering the cost, you might be the worst goalkeeper I've ever seen ever in the world. Love and guidance, pack your bags. Don't let the doorknob hit you where the good Lord split you. That's what Michael Cow said in Marvin Kids.
This is a man that hung around in a hotel at AFCON, landed like he was a superstar hero for the final game, and got knocked out.
This is a man that I saw for Cameroon not come out.
Yes.
1-on-1. Buried. They are ambushing him after the game. He pushed the fan like this, mushed him.
get out
Like
of
it's not your fault.
There's a man who took his wife's pills by accident, got banned from the game for 9 months.
So you let Ajax down and Cameroon down.
I think he's been a bit harsh. Yes, he's been a calamity for Manchester United, and most rival fans have been laughing at you guys, and rightfully so. Because he did come at a time when you were saying we're revolutionising our football, we're playing at the back, we've got a keeper who's good with his feet. It's a new Manchester United, it's a new dawn, it's a new day. But at the same time, let me give you a bit of context, Jordy. Onana has had makeshift defence in front of him countable times.
Doesn't matter.
Countable.
Times.
Countless.
He's had
Countless.
makeshift defences in front of
Countable or
him.
countless?
Both.
I can count.
Because
4,
because
8.
yeah. 4.
3.
He's had different defense combinations in front of him who's not helped him.
Help him?
They're not helping him, Jordan.
Miles, he should help the defence, Miles. Miles,
Miles, I would love to give you.
What
I'd love to give you some of this excuse.
The mistakes you're seeing are not Maguire's fault, Lindelof's fault, Willie Kwamboala's fault. They're not his fault. They're not Tyler Fredrickson's fault.
Yeah.
What are you talking about?
Yeah,
I get what you're saying. The defense has been, but you've
Yes.
seen this
It's
season.
been shaky.
This
Not
season,
this
the
season.
personnel ain't been that bad.
Yeah.
They've been bad with the shape, but you saw against Grimsby Town a goalkeeper who, I don't know if it's confidence. He's a man that doesn't seem short on confidence. He literally got knocked out of the Champions League, took a pay reduction per his contract. If we don't qualify for Europe, you get a pay reduction. He went back to Manchester United after the summer break and said, I want to renegotiate my contract because you lot cut my European wages out there. This is a man that doesn't seem short of confidence.
Miles, name me a worse keeper.
In the Premier League era, that's a great
argue,
question.
I will argue you why
Danny Ward.
he's not.
Danny Ward, Leicester City.
Danny Ward is not a worse keeper.
He didn't cost us much.
Because he didn't... Danny Ward is not a worse keeper because he didn't cost as much.
Yeah.
Simple as.
It kind of puts him in his own category.
Simple as. In fact, he's not even a number one keeper.
I'm looking at...
He was accident.
Sorry, I'm looking at some of your keepers here. Roy Carroll wasn't the best keeper for Manchester United.
3.5 million, I think.
Roy Carroll was our second keeper. He's Northern Irish and went on to be...
He tried to steal my Adidas Boost once as well.
And
yeah.
And he steals boots.
Yeah, Boost. They were trainers, but yeah.
Oh, he steals boosts.
Tim Harewood?
What?
No way.
I'm just throwing out because surely you're only saying this because of the price
Tim
tag.
Howard, by the way.
Yeah, Tim Howard. Yeah, I know.
Miles, it's all contextual. He was supposed to be the number one. He was supposed to change the way Ten Hag plays football. Ten Hag got rid of De Gea because De Gea made a few mistakes. We thought he was old, past it. We took old Yellow back to the back of the barn and bang, bang, shot him down.
No, we didn't
This
do
guy
that.
came, ruined Ten Hag's life.
No, Ten Hag ruined his own
No,
life.
no. Ten Hag got sold down the river by his own
guy.
man.
That was his guy at Ajax.
Yeah, it was this guy at Ajax.
De Gea had no club for a year, Miles, and he's just tweeting. Every time Onana makes a mistake, just tweeting laughing emojis. He's playing esports.
Rightfully so.
There's no goalkeeper worse. You're doing just not Man United keepers, by the way. No, it's every team in the league.
Now the experiment's over, Miles. We can view this for what it was.
Autopsy,
And at the end of the
eulogy.
day, you could look at it and say he'd have turned it around maybe somewhere down the line. But let's look at the body of evidence here. His performances in Europe, his performances in the league, his performances in cups, his
In
performances
AFCON.
at international level, outside of that Champions League run for Inter Milan, on a stage that's significant. Andre Onana is objectively, at this point, a bad goalkeeper.
He is a bad goalkeeper, but there's times where he was actually very good for Manchester United. Just
Were
like
there?
most
Were
keepers.
there?
Yeah,
I
there
don't
was. There's
remember that.
games. Yeah, there was. He wasn't been bad for every single game he's played for Manchester
Miles,
United.
if
He's saved you
Miles,
points.
let me
He's
remind
saved
you.
Big games he's made. Crucial
102
saves.
games, 150 conceded, 24 clean sheets, Miles.
15 conceded in 6 Champions League games. You know how hard that is?
I know, but the Champions League run, I understand that was him because I watched it. I watched it with Adam McCall, and it was him. That was his fault. We saw the mistakes. That was his fault. But the Premier League, when you've got more games, it's 38 games, 38 weeks. The defense has to take some initiation on
And
this.
the
They have to.
defense, initiation.
Yeah, you
But
have to initiate yourself on this,
Listen,
they do.
the defense
They do.
can. The defense are not absolved
Initiate
of
yourself.
responsibility. But Andre Onana is the worst goalkeeper ever. He actually makes the
No,
defense.
he's not, man.
And
No,
you've
it's
now
not.
got a 23-year-old goalkeeper who has all the pressure in the world on his shoulders
It's tough.
because he has to come in and not be flappy, be dominant from crosses, communicate well with his defenders, and not just switch off in games. And the pressure that he's under, it's not because David De Gea. We know what David De Gea's deficiencies were. Manchester United would take that today.
Facts, sir.
They're because this goalkeeper had none of the tangible things that make an elite Premier League goalkeeper, or at least he didn't display any single one of them on a level of consistency, let's say 3 games. I don't think you saw 3 back-to-back games of Onana without some sort of catastrophic error that good goalkeepers don't make.
You've seen the boy on the internet with their hair. I'm not cutting my hair till
Yeah.
I get 5 games in a row. He's never going to cut his hair.
Yeah.
We might now.
He might now. But bro, he didn't stand a chance.
Altay Bayindir was never supposed to play games for Manchester United.
Bro, I don't want to see Andre Onana even back in the Prem for a team that comes up of promotion.
Andre Onana lands back in the Premier League. He's in trouble. He's in trouble.
He's terrible, but I just still feel that your defense just take a little bit of accountability.
But okay, some
It's
things,
not just all
some
Andre
things are
Onana.
true, cool. But is he the worst goalkeeper in Manchester United history?
Yes. You might say Mark Bosnich. You might say Massimo Taibbi.
You're trying too hard. Pieface don't know Mark
You're
Bosnich.
going far back though. You're going back 30 years. This is Rory Jennings stuff.
Yeah, but yeah.
Bro,
You've had good keepers
Nemanja
over the
Matic
years.
called him that, you know. When he called him that, he stamped it. That's our ex-player. And Nemanja Matic called him that, and in the game, Onana had a stinker. 2 stinkers. Miles, it's done. It's done.
Matic played as well. Yeah, Matic
Time
scored.
of death, this date and this time. Andre Onana, I never want to see you again. And for my final one standing, I'm going to back a keeper that I don't really want to back, but he's probably the best keeper in the world. He costs just a bit more, but I've never seen a mistake from him. His name's Alisson, and Liverpool are going to beat Burnley. I need to win 200K.
That is so safe.
I need to win. I need my 200K. You
I
you
might
lot,
copy that
you lot
just
better
to be safe. You're not going to get more safe than that.
You lot better leave me alone.
No, you got to put your neck on the line. Go for the player.
All right, watch this then. I'm going to put my neck on the line. Cool, you rev me. I'm going to back a worse keeper than Alisson. Robert Sanchez, Chelsea to beat Brentford. That's a derby match.
I guess.
Now you got to leave me alone.
Okay, I'll leave you.
Robert Sanchez, Chelsea will beat Brentford in my final one standing pick.
I still think you're a bit safe, but
Listen, safe hands. Safe hands. Clean
enough.
sheets.
Fair enough.
That's all I need for my new keeper, Sene Lamens. Sorry if I said your name wrong.
Oh, I heard he's a bit of a sticker as well. Can't catch the ball, but we'll see. Because we'll be here in another few months, you talking about, I want to talk about Yara Lamens, he's the worst keeper we've signed. But don't worry, I've stored it. So you stay there with Andre and Onana.
Bless us all this day. It is early September, and we thankfully, for somebody's Ruben Amorim or Harry Maguire or Lenny Oro, somebody's made a mistake, someone's done something correct. We don't have to watch Onana every week.
Yeah,
Guys,
I'm blessed.
he's hurt.
Today is a blessing.
It's kind of fun.
No, let his cousin play. His cousin, Fabrice Ondoa,
Oh,
who's
so
a
no.
goalkeeper, plays for RFS, same age, was in Barcelona B, played for Sevilla B, we didn't play for Alaves, played for a team called Auda. He's playing right now. He's got 51 Cameroon caps. That's his cousin, let him play.
Miles,
sharing caps.
I'm talking to you now because you've revved me and you've actually annoyed me. He's
Why?
the worst goalkeeper in Manchester United history, in Premier League history, in Big Six history, maybe in the world considering cost. I never want to see him again. He's gone to Trabzonspor. He's found his level, and that is that. Time of death. End of story.
All right, boys, this one might feel like it's coming from left field, but I feel like I've been building up to it a little bit for a while. English football fans,
Me.
I want to introduce you, those of you who don't know him, those of you who only know the myth, those of you who only know the legend, to a man named Evangelos Marinakis. I don't know if you lot know a lot about Evangelos Marinakis.
Keep speaking.
This week, he let Nuno Espirito Santo go. He brought in Ange Postecoglou. In the summer, he brought in Edu Gaspar. Nottingham Forest, a European team. Big aspirations, moves made. A lot of Forest fans are unhappy. The club have obviously jumped to a record high in 30 years of 7th place in the league table when they had like the Stancolli Moors and Archie Gemmels is the last time that they were in those positions. Shout out Rory Jennings. I could play that game too.
What happened there?
Archie Gemmell. Marinakis is the founder and chairman of Capital Maritime and Trading Corp. He was voted Greek Shipping Personality of the Year in 2017.
Nice.
If there's one thing you can say today, based on zero knowledge of him or his background, you can tell me that man is a personality. Would you agree?
I'll tell you, I've seen enough.
He's debating Boris
I've seen enough.
on global politics
He's a businessman.
while running multiple football teams. This is a man that is a personality. His company, Alter Ego Media, owns two of the, if not the two biggest daily newspapers in Greece.
Oh, wow. He's killing it.
He's got a TV channel over in Greece.
Oh, he's Rupert Murdoch over there, isn't it?
He's owned Olympiacos since 2010. They've won 11 league titles and a European Conference League in that time.
Knows how
That's
to
a
win.
decent record.
Yeah, he's a winner.
A bit Celtic-y though.
Greece has had teams before. I think the Marinakis era is probably where it stopped being a bit competitive. You've had Panathinaikos, AEK. They've had teams.
Okay.
He's also now the owner of Rio Ave, Portugal.
Oh, wow.
3 teams. This is a 3-team man. He bought Nottingham Forest in 2017. He bought them from Faraz Al Hassawi. I don't know if you lot remember Faraz Al Hassawi.
Selfridges?
No. One of the most hated managers in the Football League. Despised. Could not get anything right. Tumbled them from 8th and promising them Premier League football down to 21st by the time that Marinakis came in. Bought them. Hashtag Fowers out was trending every single week. Forest fans could not stand this guy.
Okay.
Cool.
Sounds like he's the savior.
Look, has Evangelos Marinakis been accused of match fixing before? Yeah. Yeah, he has, yeah.
Oh, what?
Did he beat the case? Yeah, he did.
course.
Yeah, he did.
I bet he did.
Successful
What did he do?
businessman.
I bet he did.
Was he named in the investigation into one of Greece's most controversial drug trafficking cases of all time? Yeah.
But prove it.
But he's not in jail. He got away, he's fine, it's over there now. Listen, I'm not going to pretend to you lot, my friends, and you lot viewing right now, that he was not accused of blowing up a referee's bakery. He was accused. You know the word alleged, and it's important because these are all alleged crimes.
Oh my, blowing up bakeries.
We're talking about a man who took over Nottingham Forest in 2017. On April 29th, at the end of last season, Marinakis saw a problem coming. He said, "Ooh, I own Olympiacos and I own Nottingham Forest. We're 3 points off Champions League. I'm going to cease to have significant control over Nottingham Forest so that if we get to the Champions League together, there's no conflict of interest." He didn't want to do that. This is a character with a lot of colourful stories attached to him. He did that at a time where he didn't even know that the problem was in fact going to be that Olympiacos and Forest were going to be in the Europa League together, or that Crystal Palace could be co-owned, or Crystal Palace could be in the same problem where they've got ownership problems with two teams in the Europa League. He didn't foresee that, but he stepped back and said, what's the strategic play? What's the smart thing to do? He still has significant control. Everyone knows he has significant control. Nottingham Forest have been on an almost unparalleled upswing since he took over in 2017. There's a reason for that.
Tell me.
Nottingham Forest are now in the Europa League. Did they finish 7th? Should they be in the Europa League? Probably not. No. I don't like it. I don't like how they got there. I don't like the fact that it's happened, but it's happened and we've got to accept it. And we've got to accept that the smart man did the smart thing and a load of smart men on the other side did not do smart enough things to protect their position in the league. And he did it because he saw a Champions League conflict coming. The fact that he benefited from a Conference League conflict, hey, that's just a smart man who's been in sticky scrapes before,
Smart
getting
business.
scrapey and sticky, maneuvering his way out.
I rate it.
Smart man.
I rate it.
Okay.
Forest finished 7th. Forest made Europe. Evangelos Marinakis has a history at all his clubs of success and a history at all his clubs of high turnover. He's a man that consistently has brought in sporting directors with accomplished football CVs, with accomplished football Rolodexes. This summer, he brought in Edu Gaspar to come in and take over sporting director operations. Edu Gaspar is undeniably a successful sporting director. Edu Gaspar is part of a major revolution at Arsenal Football
Yeah, he
Club.
made you.
You were a flapping, floundering fish
Okay.
after Arsene Wenger.
okay.
Yeah, he made you.
You needed to find your feet. Whether or not he hit his ceiling, that's another matter. Evangelos Marinakis might even tell you he hit his ceiling. But you know where that ceiling is? It's way far above where Nottingham Forest are now. And where does he want to be? He'll get there. And when he gets there, he will replace him and he'll get somebody else with the power to take them to the next level. That is how football will be played in the future and in the present. You don't like it because there's a colourful owner whose name you know, who might have done stuff to bakeries. I'm not saying he did. It's in Google. But the fact of the matter is, Nuno Espirito Santo, who, credit due, Nuno, you doubled their points total. Credit due, you got them into Europe. Credit due, Forest had a dream season. Credit due, you righted the ship at a time when things might have got shaky. But let's be clear, what Nottingham Forest did in the transfer window when they got promoted to the Premier League, that was illegal, but pure will to survive. That was pure will to win. That was pure, these are the odds. This is the game we're playing. We are punting, we are shooting, we are triggering on site. No team has stayed in the Premier League since Nottingham Forest. What they did felt crazy. What they did felt out of date. It felt mental. It felt like it was going to affect them for generations.
Yeah.
Today, they're a team in Europe. It wasn't Nuno Espirito Santo that got them promoted. It wasn't him that got them to stay up. Nuno Espirito Santo got them to Europe. Nuno Espirito Santo has been a great Nottingham Forest manager. If Ange Postecoglou is the guy that this owner wants, I don't believe there are many people in football or around football, pundits, you or me, anyone else, who is qualified enough to say, Evangelos Marinakis, you are wrong. I think Evangelos Marinakis has a clear record here that you can point to and say, this man, A, trusts football people to make decisions, B, does not care about sentiment when deciding who gets jobs and who doesn't get jobs. And did I do 1, 2, or 3 or A, B, and C?
I don't know, but is your shirt backwards?
No.
Okay, carry on.
Wow. I'm fully in support of this Ange Postecoglou move. Ange Postecoglou won Tottenham the Europa League. Guess what competition Nottingham Forest are in this year? Europa League. Do you think Nottingham Forest can finish in the top 5 this season?
No.
No. Do you think they can win the Europa League this season?
Yes.
Do you think they can play in the Champions League next season then?
Probably.
Yeah. Do you think if you're a manager, if you're an owner or if you're a director of football and you see that as a possibility, that is a reason to make that move.
It's wrong.
I'm going to stop you right there, T.
It's morally wrong.
Because you are talking
Morally?
about... Hey,
It's wrong, Tego.
Let me land. You spoke. It's time for us to speak.
This is not an immoral man. That bakery was proven to be not true.
Oh, this is my problem. You're talking about a liar, a cheat, an egomaniac,
a
a
thief.
man with main character syndrome.
He's
a
the main
man
character.
Who turns... He shouldn't be. He shouldn't be. A man who bought 18 people and finished 17th, and suddenly, next year, he's finishing 7th. He took a 4-year deduction. He's cheating at the expense of Luton, who played the fair game. They should be up here.
They're in League One now.
I know, but they played a fair game. They should be up here. You're talking about a man who doesn't care about release clauses, just blocks it and then stands over the guy like he's Suge Knight. You're talking about a man who whistle blows when Palace fairly got to Europe.
Yeah, they fairly got to Europe. But
You're talking about a man who
he fairly saw what was coming.
Fairly sacked Nuno.
How's that unfair?
What do you mean? How's it fair?
I want to do this. I own the club.
So
you don't want to do it.
Let me sign my cousin.
See you, bye-bye.
Let me sign my cousin.
If that's the guy he thinks is the guy, that's the guy he thinks is
But
the
that's
guy.
not the guy.
Steve Cooper, while he was the manager of Nottingham Forest, was swimming in a swimming pool at Evangelos Marinakis' house with Ange Postecoglou 2 years ago.
They're cousins.
It's friendly.
Nuno did not deserve to get sacked. Main character syndrome and ego is exactly
deserve's
why.
got nothing to do with it. You don't deserve to have a job just because you did a good job at it before. You deserve to
Well,
have a
of course.
job because
That's
the
the whole
guy
point of
who
giving a job is
decides
credit.
whose job it is, I decide who I want, and I don't want you. Goodbye.
So you get rid of me, even though I did a good job. I got your club to a European place to get you more money, to get you more players, to do more stuff with your money, whatever corruption you want to do.
Facts.
And then you sack me.
That's a big word. that.
Allegedly. Then you sack me to get your cousin, who is a failure. at the end of the
Europa
day.
League winner.
He's a failure at the end of the day.
Europa League
he was
winner.
90 minutes away from being one of the worst managers of all time in Premier League history for Tottenham.
He's the Europa League winner.
Okay, cool. But I got you to for the Europa League. So how about give me a shot to try win it?
That's a fact.
I'm a Prem-proven manager.
Why?
What do you mean, but why?
What's this? Since when did football have this level of sentiment? I believe we can be better with a different manager. I believe my director of football has signed these players, these ones from Brazil, these ones from England. Me and my director of football have talked to our best player, Morgan Gibbs-White, and said, hey, bro, come sit down. Here's what we're going to do. We're going to bump your wages. This is the plan. Don't be a fool. Don't join them. Don't join that. And let's be clear. He didn't go where? Where did he not go?
Tottenham.
Oh,
because
who's
he
the
held-
manager?
Because he was
who's
held
the manager of
ransom.
Nottingham Forest now?
He's
You got held ransom.
They know
His cousin said
they
keep
knew
him there.
everything.
T, you're
all
talking
the way
about
through.
Nuno didn't deserve to get sacked. Cool. Maybe he did. I don't know.
Did he deserve to get sacked
Football's
by Tottenham?
Football's cruel, whatever. Yeah. Football's
All right, cool.
Football's cruel, whatever. But we're talking about a man. It's not a way he got sacked. We're talking about a man who came on the pitch after a bad result. Who do you think you are, brother?
The guy.
No, move from me.
2017, he took over. They were in
Move from
21st
me, you're a
place. They were
cheater.
tumbling out of the league. They've been in League One recently, by the way, Nottingham Forest. They've been so badly managed. He climbed them up as an owner, and he's an active owner. And you should want an
So the
active
owners take the
owner.
credit now for positions in the league.
I think it was multiple managers across that time.
You're
I think the
holding
owner
your
can take
number
a lot of
10
And
credit.
the
hostage.
main manager that got you up in the league and got into
get you
European
up in the
position,
league.
you sacked him.
Yeah.
And now what's going to happen? You know what's going to happen, Jordy? Ange Postecoglou is going to do the same thing they did at Spurs. High line for life, mate. And it's not going to be the same Nottingham Forest that we know.
That was good.
It's not going to be the same Nottingham Forest that we know has a good defensive core, good base, good midfielders that can control a game, be steady, and hit you in the counter attack and win goals and win games by that.
He ain't even got Van de Ven.
We got a different system. We got a completely different manager. Nottingham Forest are going to go down. They're going to be on the decline. You think this is going to be good for Nottingham Forest? You think their Forest
I
fans are
believe
happy
this is
with
the
this?
correct decision. Let's be clear about what happened last season. Nottingham Forest tussled with the elites and they held their own. They picked up results. They battered some teams that were beneath them and they acted like big dogs.
They did.
Then they got into the mix in the Final Four and then they changed their system. Then they started getting a little bit too cautious and conceding goals and losing games by small margins when the first half of the season, that wasn't happening. They were playing a little bit more energy, a little bit more confidence, a little bit more laissez-faire. That's what happened.
Fair enough.
And they finished 7th, great season, qualified for the Europa Conference League, great, bumped up to the Europa League because the owner was just a bit clever. I don't like it, but it happens. And this is what happens when you have a clever owner who's involved, who's engaged, who concentrates on the football matters as well as the business matters.
Fair play.
Nottingham Forest have made a move for the betterment of their club. Whether or not we agree with it, whether or not the fans agree with it, I don't believe anyone has the position right now to call the managers, the owner's decisions into question. I think he's made such consistently good decisions.
He hasn't on
I
this
think
one too.
this
hasn't.
feels crazy. It
hasn't.
feels very early in the season.
This is
but
ego.
Nuno Espirito Santo was appointed to be a defensive manager who stops them coming out the league so they can invest in key positions, take Alanga to the next level, sell him on, take Hudson-Odoi to the next level, potentially sell him on, take Morgan Gibbs-White, potentially sell him on. The fact they landed in Europe meant the process was accelerated. We need to keep a couple of these guys. We need to cash in on one of them, and we need to get a manager in who knows how to play elite ball and not have us tumbling down the league with creative attacking players, which are the premium in the market, which is what they've signed.
This is not calculated decisions. Pride goeth before the fall. This is all ego. He has got rid of a man that pushed back.
Didn't we say this about Cooper?
No.
We didn't say that he got
We
rid of
said
Cooper too
Cooper's
early.
ugly. We said he looks like he's about to sneeze.
We didn't say
We said
that-
he looks like he's on a fun fair
We
ride.
didn't
looked
say
like he was-
that
he
he
was
sacked
crying every
Steve
day.
Cooper
No.
early. Yes,
No.
we did.
No, we
You're
didn't.
misremembering.
No, we didn't.
Evangelos Marinakis was slaughtered for letting Steve Cooper go early.
See,
He's got a
don't
better
put-
manager. He hasn't got a better manager with this appointment.
According to you.
Pride
He
goeth
hasn't.
before the fall. This is an all ego-driven
Okay,
decision, and he is going to pay for it.
Yep, this is the Premier
At the
League.
family reunion, him and Ange Postecoglou are going to tussle over the turkey breast.
Sorry, mate. I thought I got it right.
Watch what happens.
I got it right.
Sometimes you take a step back to take a step forward.
Oh, he's
They've
taking
taken
two
4
steps
steps back. And said, which equals 6.
That
Step
equals
backs.
6.
Yeah, 4 and 2. So he's gone down the snake, which he is. He's a snake.
And you hold the snake.
All right, let's be clear. If Nuno Espirito Santo is manager of Nottingham Forest this season, where do they finish?
7th again.
You think they're,
In and
they're
around
still the
it.
7th best team in the league?
Yeah.
No Tottenham, no Man United above them.
Man United above him, actually. 8th.
So 8th.
8th, yeah.
Okay.
I'd say 7th.
No Bournemouth.
No.
No. Bournemouth would be
No.
in and around it.
You could keep going.
I guess Villa dropped down.
So what are you trying to say then with Ange Postecoglou? Where are they now then?
No, I'm just saying, what's a comfortable position for you for them to finish?
They're gonna finish 9th.
Is that a problem?
Of course. You
Would
went
it have been a
back.
problem if Nuno Espirito Santo finished 9th?
You went back.
Would it have been a problem if Nuno Espirito Santo finished 9th?
No, it wouldn't have been. It would have been.
And that's why the owner makes these decisions.
It would
It's
have been.
because you lot like comfort. You lot like safety.
See, why
you
would
lot
you-
like
why would you
nerf life, pillowed
Why would you take a
up,
risk to go back?
Face down, ass up. That's what you lot like.
Who are you
Wow,
talking to
I
right
don't
now?
like
Who are you talking to?
Pillow down, face bomb up in the air. You shouldn't be sleeping like that.
Listen, I can't pick Forest to beat Arsenal week 1 because the game is before 3 p.m. And
You wouldn't have.
I'm good at this game.
You wouldn't
and I
have.
wouldn't do that.
You wouldn't have,
Wait,
yeah.
whoever the manager was, I was not picking Nottingham Forest to beat Arsenal
No
at
way.
the Emirates. No,
Well, why not? Why not? They don't attack.
No way. Calm down.
You don't attack, so.
Well, he's gonna now.
So I'm going to pick a team that I believe is going to win a home game. I'm going to beat a team that I like, a team that I've preserved, team that I've kept comfy.
Don't get this one wrong, T. You got 4 in a
Crystal
row.
Palace are going to beat Sunderland. That's my final one standing pick.
Oh, you.
How's that? I've backed. I can't pick Sunderland. I've already backed them.
God.
If I'm going to pick teams in the bottom half of the table, Jordy,
You want to call me safe, mate?
if I'm going to pick a team in the bottom half of the table, I'm going to pick a team at home
Congratulations.
against a weaker team.
You are Arteta. You made your first Arteta final one standing.
See you
there.
in week 5, boys. Don't worry about me.
Yeah, he bottled it.
He
there.
bottled it.
Yeah, you went.
You got 3 DMs and 4 centre backs, and he's going for corners.
Hey, chill out.
Let us know in the comments if you agree or disagree with us. Again, I'm joking, but I genuinely believe big football people make big football decisions, and we should just stand back and let the chips fall where they may. I get you could be passionate and upset about, I think I know what should have happened, but it is what it is. I want people to see if they see my perspective on this. See if they understand that referee's bakery had nothing to do with the Nottingham Forest owner. Nothing. It was probably faulty electrics.
Yeah, right. This guy, you're going to find out anyway. You're going to see. Ange Postecoglou's not going to do good.
But to play along Final One Standing with us, all you need to do is download the William Hill app by scanning the QR code. Click in the link in the description. Click, or search in the William Hill app on your app store. Remember, it's UK and Ireland only. Remember, it's 18 plus only. And remember, always gamble responsibly.
Guys, it's 500 grand.
Terms and conditions apply with the full terms in the link below. Join us in a 200k game this week. We'll see you next week.